I don't care how bad Mexico is right now. I don't care how bad O3 are. They are going to go on a deep run in the 2026 World Cup. They're going to end the round of, well, let's just call it the knockout curse. I mean, there's a round of 32 instead of the round of 16 because of the expansion of the World Cup from 32 teams to 48 teams. So now you're really starting at a round of 32. But Mexico are going to end the round of 16 curse. The fact is the FIFA Mafia is going to reward Mexico and their football federation for taking their part in the script. It was always part of the script for Saudi Arabia to get the opening win over Argentina. Argentina had to play from behind with their backs against the wall to play the role of underdog through the rest of that competition. It had to be a very, very magical run before the magical time of Christmas and Santa delivering all the gifts to the children. This is the most magical, wonderful time of the year, which is December, which is Christmas. That was scripted. It helped Saudi Arabia get momentum for their 2030 World Cup bid. But the fact is, it has always been rigged for Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina, and this the Mexican Football Federation just they were playing their part in the script. They knew who was going to draw who. I did predict Argentina. The one team that I had in mind to draw against was Mexico because that was where Maradona won the World Cup in 1986 at Mexico City. They knew they were going to draw Messi in Argentina. They knew Saudi Arabia was going to win the opening match. They hired Gerardo Martino, the Argentinian coach. Mexico always knew they were going to lose to Lionel Messi in the second match. Martino played all defensive. Mexico's best goal scoring chance was just on a direct free kick. I mean, Emiliano Martinez made a great save there in the first half, but they set up all defensive. It was just let's play all defensive. Let Messi and Argentina score, and let Messi and Argentina begin the magical journey at the cost of Mexico. Mexico did not make it to the round of 16. The coach Gerardo Martino does not play his captain in that game or his best two players. Like who does that? Like the fix was in then at that time. The Mexican Football Federation were in on the fix the whole time. In return for playing their part in Argentina's magical journey, for sacrificing their knockout spot, FIFA is going to reward Mexico with a deep run in the World Cup at home. In the Americas, at the United States, at Mexico, they're going to get all the support from traveling Mexicans, from traveling Chicanos. It is going to be home territory. They threw their knockout spot in the last World Cup. They did their part to help Messi after Messi and Argentina were scripted to lose against Saudi Arabia. Now the FIFA Mafia gives Mexico the quarterfinal, semifinal spot. It's going to be a deep run. They're going to make it to the quarterfinals. They can even make it to the semifinals. Mexico are going to go on a deep run. They will go to the quarterfinals. They may even make it to the semifinals. But the fact is that Mexico are going to go on a deep run. Their manager in the last cup was Argentinian. He did his part to help out Messi, to help out Infantino. Messi had to win by after Maradona died. They were not trying to win Mexico in that match. They were all defensive. I have no doubt that the Mexican Football Federation knew they were going to draw Messi, and they picked out the Argentinian coach. That's how the fix was in. In return, the FIFA Mafia they're going to allow Mexico to go on a deep run in the next World Cup. They're getting something in return for picking the Argentinian manager. The Mexican Football Federation knew Argentina was going to lose the first match to Saudi Arabia. They knew they were going to lose. They knew they were going to throw the match against Argentina. They knew it was all going to happen. It's all, they're going to get something in return. That's what they're going to get. It's going to be the magical run. The Arab nation made it at the Middle East. Morocco made it to the semifinal. Mexico is going to go on a deep run in 2026. I don't care how bad they are. They can still be a pile of shit as they were in the UEFA League of Nations against the USA. They can be as bad as they are. Saudi Arabia was as bad as it gets. How the hell did Saudi Arabia beat Argentina? The answer to that question is the FIFA Mafia. They gave them that match. They gave them that opening match. They are going to get something in return. They already know that it's just going to be more home cooking in 2026. We've seen it in 2002 or South Korea. Most rigged match ever against Italia. That was murder they got away with. All the fouls, all that, goals being ruled out, penalties not being given. Spain got screwed. They make it to the semifinal. Russia, yeah, they did beat someone. They made it to the knockouts in 2018. I mean, that's home cooking. And then of course Morocco in 2022. The fact is, they're going to the round of 16. USA and Mexico are going around the 16. I will not be surprised at all to see the USA and Mexico in the quarterfinal. I won't be surprised to see one of the two make it to the semifinals. This is what we're looking at for 2026. But if there's one team out there outside of the winner Brazil that the FIFA Mafia are going to help out, it's Mexico, because it has everything to do with what they did to set up the script for Argentina right after the scripted loss against Saudi Arabia. They did their part with Gerardo Martino, and they are going to get paid back by FIFA and Infantino. FIFA is mafia, no matter what you want to say. South Korea made it. Russia's a Slavic country, and the Croatia, the Slavic country, made it to the final. So there you go. This is how FIFA rigs everything. Spain and Italia got screwed against South Korea. They went on to win 2006 and 2010. Well, guess what? Germany was sacrificed for retribution for Italia and España for what happened against South Korea. And because Germany got screwed, FIFA gave it in 2014 to Germany. No matter what you want to say, no matter what you think, FIFA is mafia all the way. They are mafia all the way. Yeah, they will be in the quarterfinals. Mexico will be playing a 66 match. Title is Gematria 66. In our system of Gematria, this is what we're getting right there. They are going to go on a deep. They are going to make it. They can make it to the semifinal. They can. They can make it to the quarterfinal. One of the two teams will. I won't be surprised to see America and Mexico in the quarterfinals in 2010. One of the two is going to make it to the semifinal. That's my prediction. The FIFA Mafia decides everything. Don't kid yourself. FIFA has been Mafia for decades, for centuries. Well, we are not at a century yet, but anyways, close to a century. It's been Mafia for decades. Let's not kid ourselves. It's always been that way. There is so much proof out there. FIFA is Mafia. They ever going to let Argentina win the World Cup at Brazil, at the country of their rival? No, I bet. I bet the final of that year was rigged too in 2014. I think Higuain got a kick to the head or whatever from Manuel Neuer. Messi, he sacrificed the final in 2014, the free kick. He had the easy shot on goal. FIFA, I could give two fucks about if 2022 was rigged for Argentina because it was rigged against Argentina in 2014. You see, so it goes both ways. It evens out. Messi was not allowed to win. He was not allowed to score in 2014. FIFA was never ever going to let Brazil host it and have Argentina win. It goes both ways. The rigging goes both ways. It goes both ways. Penaldins, everyone, they can kiss the ass of everyone out there. They can kiss our asses. They can kiss Argentina's ass because that's who the world wanted. Everyone wanted Messi before the most happiest, jolliest time of the year. Merry Christmas. Who cares? We got a happy ending before the happiest time of the year. Who cares? That's what we wanted. They put on a show in the final, and everyone got the great happy ending in this movie. Messi, the greatest player ever, is a world champion and conquers his dream with Diego Armando Maradona, watching right above. No one wanted to see Messi lose again like this. He achieved his dream. If Messi can never give up and achieve his dream, so can you. And so can every kid growing up and aspiring to accomplish their dreams. That's what Messi's about. That's the message about Lionel Messi. Is inspiring the future generations to accomplish their dreams. That's exactly what he did. We were given the best possible outcome ever. And the rigging goes both ways. It's only when Messi wins when they say, rigged. You know what I say is rigged? Is that it was all rigged for Argentina to lose the final. He was never going to win a trophy when Maradona was alive. Well, Maradona dies, and now Messi finally wins. Because when Maradona was living, he's immortalized. I could give a damn if Argentina, the invincible gold generation. The finals were all Messi skied the ball over the bar at the penalty shootout against Chile. That was scripted. It was rigged. You can never be Maradona. You can never be Maradona. It's all a script. It all evens out. It all evens out. Expected trophy count, it was always going to be four because you have the scripted part over here. You have what really should have happened over there after the death of Diego Maradona. So FIFA controls the narrative. FIFA is Mafia. Let's not kid ourselves. If there's one team to benefit outside the champion, outside of the United States, I am looking at Mexico, and it has everything to do with what transpired to the events leading up to Argentina winning the group. Is that at the end of the day, they knew that they were going to draw Argentina before the draw happened. I'd like to see if Mexico hired Gerardo Martino before the draw occurred, because the draw occurred in 2000 in December, I think, of 2021 before 2022. So he was with Mexico in 2019. The draw was rigged then. They knew the script years in advance. They knew Argentina was going to lose Saudi Arabia. They knew they're going to go down to Mexico, and in Mexico, they're going to beat Mexico and an Argentinian manager. And he was with Mexico ever since 2019. I'm telling you, FIFA Mafia help out Mexico. I mean, if you want a good team to bet on, I mean, to advance deep in the tournament, I mean, all eyes on Mexico.